Juju. Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to Open Late on a Saturday night, second to last episode of the season. Season 3 of Complex Open Late. I'm Peter Rosenberg. Big guest tonight. Big show. Big show. We're going to have the Migos on here in just a minute. All three members of the Migos. So, very excited to talk to these dudes. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Saturday night. Don't know if you're tuned in to the president's big rally in Oklahoma. Maybe not. Some weird, inappropriate things being said. Let's talk about something positive. Let's get this thing cracking. Without any further ado, y'all are sideways, son.
Shit, that's the only way you're gonna be able to get us in there.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, no, there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Complex Open Late, brought to you by Truly Hard Seltzer. I'm Peter Rosenberg. There they are.
Back to back.
Waybo, Takeoff, Offset. Yo, what's good, guys?
What's happening?
Where are you all? LA?
Yes, sir. LA.
What's been popping, man? How's But besides all the serious things going on in the world, and I do want to touch on that stuff, but how's quarantine been in general for you guys? I know you guys take the social distancing thing very seriously. So tell me about quarantine a little bit for each of you.
We've been spending a lot of time together, working on our craft and just staying together as one, working on our album. We've been whipping up, staying out the way.
We all been in one house, so all together, so it's been fun, us and the family, you know what I'm saying? Not too many, so, you know what I'm saying? Just working and just having fun, man.
We quarantined together.
When was the last time you guys, because I remember like the last time I interviewed you guys, I think was before you kind of all headed off to do solo things. So when was the last time you guys, close as you all are, got to spend this much time together?
It's probably been this moment, you know what I mean? Ever since we did our little own thing, we kind of like doing shows and commercials and deals and all type of other things, and it didn't separate us, but we were just being busy and we was just traveling and both trying to find ourselves. But it's not talk to each other every day, so shit, I feel like we just ain't been living together, but now we have. We ain't did this in like 5-6 years though.
But we see each other, whether it's 5-10 minutes a day, we see each other and we talk to each other. Whether we talk to you, we're going to see you every 5-10 minutes of the day.
We just got our money
every day.
Got like our own cribs, got our own houses and stuff, so
But now it's kind of crazy. Like you guys are coming together now, like grown-ass, successful adults, new family members, wives, girlfriends, new children. Like it's been a crazy few years. It's been pretty amazing, actually.
Yeah, we're growing, man. We growing right before y'all eyes. You know what I mean? Like I came in the game. I was 21. Takeoff came in at 18. You know what I'm saying? Set had to come out and make his point, prove his point to the world that he was here to stay. Like we've been growing and making hits and making smashes and touring and doing 3 solo projects. Like we're growing amongst y'all lives and it's fun, but it's time to get back to our roots.
So okay, so you mentioned working on an album. Can you tell us anything, any sort of plans, when it's coming, et cetera, et cetera?
I think you got to pull up on us and stand 6 feet apart and do that interview later.
Not just yet.
We got some shit to play you. We got some shit for you. We got to make this shit special, people.
Not just yet, but just know we got a lot of fire and a lot of dope new music, man.
Actually, we was doing that. We was breaking down we dumping the hard drive all the workout right now. We just sorting through all the good shit we've been making over these last 2 years, because it's been 2 years, and we just breaking down all the music and producers and doing that right now. So that was the whole point of the compound, us quarantining and living together right now.
I remember really well the first time that we interviewed you at Hot 97, and I don't know how well you remember it, but like Ebro, I remember at the time, was like, he didn't understand what you guys were saying. Like, he was curious, but he didn't get it yet. It was like, what are you guys talking about? And I remember finding it fascinating from that vantage in particular to see you go from these new dudes who people were just getting familiar with the success of Versace to becoming literally the biggest rap group. And I don't know if you guys have heard me. I've said this many times. Y'all are the biggest rap group in a generation. Like, this is, this has not happened in a long ass time. You go back to the Outcasts when you think about groups of people that come together this way. And it's been an incredible rise. Were you guys surprised with how high it got so quickly?
Nah, we told y'all. You feel me? But it's crazy. Shout out to Ebro. He ain't understand it, but now it's like
We won't blame him.
it's crazy because like the whole industry of music, not just rap, like got that same cadence that he didn't understand.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? That's like the heart and the body. You gotta in all music. I feel like right now, without that, you can't get nowhere without it. Ain't nobody came out. They might got a different voice, different tone, but that cadence, that Migos flow, is in every mouth in music.
And then like even and then a lot of these guys, you know what I'm saying, we started with a lot of these guys, everybody, you know what I'm saying, riding to today, we either started with or just, you know what I'm saying, kind of like came in the game with them together. We came from nothing all together. So it's just good to see everybody in the game who in the position who actually just came up under the same cadence and the same umbrella. You feel me? Kind of like same style of music, and everybody kind of running the world. So it was just kind of like Ebro was just he went on the time right then.
No, but he got there. We all got there, man.
Yeah,
Now he there.
That's my dog.
Now Ebro, you there. We love you to death, but you know we on your ass for that one. You missed one. You missed one.
It's my dog now. Shout out to Ebro, man.
Yo,
Get it now.
So the how important was Versace, and in particular, looking back now, how important was the Drake feature moment for you guys? What do you think that did for you at that time?
Oh, that was most definitely a blessing, of course. You know what I'm saying? It took us, it was like we was already on the rocket, and you know, like that extra, what they call that?
We didn't have the fuel.
It was that extra light burst, you know what I'm saying, from what we had going on in the city, especially. We had Bando, and Versace was kind of bubbling already, but then when he had heard and then jumped on it, it just gave it an extra little sonic boom to the rocket that was already taking off. So
I was locked up for this, and I remember hearing that verse on the phone, and I was like, "Damn, this shit crazy." That's when I knew it was over with.
Yo, Offset, it must have been crazy for you too. Like, was there any part of you when you were gone and they started blowing up? Was there any part of you that was freaked out? Like, am I gonna miss the moment? Like, now you've been around, it's hard to even remember that you were gone for a while. But at the time, did you feel like, shit, I might miss this moment?
Yeah, I felt like I was missing everything. But you know, my brothers, I never felt like I knew I was there when I come home, what I'm coming home to. But also, I was still in like a regular mind state. Like, I didn't really understand because I had never been there before. So I wasn't telling people inside or nothing. I wasn't like trying to like get points from it. I ain't even really understand. And they was explaining it to me step by step. So me like trying to listen on the phone and not being able to see it was like me. I feel like I missed everything. You know what I'm saying? Some important parts of our career that what made us.
Well, it also must have felt crazy to, like, you go away and you guys are at one level, which is like, you're building, and then you come out and the Migos is a thing. It must have been crazy just as an adjustment to see how poppin' you guys were.
Yeah, I couldn't even get out and do shows at first, like my first like 2 weeks, because it was like I had to focus on getting back the groove of recording and getting back in my bag on that. And then when I did go out, like people ain't noticed it, but like my movement wasn't there yet. Like in the beginning, because it's like I ain't never had been in front of no 10,000, 20,000. We at Clark, Atlanta, and there's 30,000 kids in this gym.
Yeah.
And they know our songs word for word. I remember we was just in the VIP, and the 10 our 10 partners with us, we just singing our songs. So I had to get used to that. That was crazy.
The word is, what I've heard and what I've been told is that the next album, though, is not going to be Culture 3. Is that correct?
That's correct. We I ain't gonna cap though. We still be going back and forth like
Yeah, we really
shit. We got on
debating
head to him.
It's still a
Like
conversation.
like a real deal debate, but we don't. We leaning towards
changing it.
yeah, leaning towards changing a little bit,
Yeah.
trying to give them a new chat. But still, we're going to come. You feel me?
Yeah.
Still, we still got to keep that in the
Something.
vault. Yeah, but you know what I mean. We try to. I don't know. This is a debate right now.
Offset, is there any, and I apologize, this has been asked to you and I've missed it. Is there any connection at all between the word culture and you naming your child culture or no?
Oh yeah, of course.
Is that
That
just
was
always been important?
that was the album that like to me in my heart that was our album that like really showed everybody that you could do it. Basically, like you could kick the door in, you could get in. And it's a very special album. Like Culture One, Bad and Bougie, all our hits. We dropped 13 songs, coming out doing 150 back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just decided to put a K because my real name started with a K, and so I just put the K in front of that thing, and it came out a beautiful name.
Which is so beautiful.
So,
But yeah, from the album though, for sure. Like,
Quavo, we got to talk about something not so good. This is a tough subject to bring up. What the fuck happened at the celebrity game this year, man? I was doing commentary. I was hyping you up. This year, you didn't seem like the normal Quavo I've gotten used to, man.
It was all good. Basketball is basketball, and I I bust your ass 1-on-1 if we play. So
That's not fair.
anytime,
That's not fair.
anytime you want,
No, that's so
anytime you want smoke,
no.
let's
That's
get it.
never gonna happen. I don't want the smoke.
But I heard when I went back and looked at the film, you was going so hard for me, and I was like, damn. The game was to me with the game was like it wasn't no good player, so I couldn't play up to you know what I'm saying. You play to your potential of the people that's playing against you, and it was just so sloppy and
It was
comical,
bad.
man. I felt
It
like
was a very hard game, and in general,
it wasn't no competitive game, and it was just I ended up like not doing good. Then they end up snubbing Los, famous Los for the like 28.
well, by the way,
And
that,
Common
that was
had
my
nine
fault too.
points and
No, no,
still Common
hold
had
on.
9 points and still won MVP in Chicago. So
By the way, that was
that,
that was completely my fault too because
the
I was like,
politics
I'm
was
in
already in
MVP.
the politics was already in the game before I even played.
I know. I just wanted to see Common win because it was Chicago. But yo, I tried to tell. So before the game, Hannibal Buress and Lil Rel, they were so serious. Like they were really focused on playing well, and I didn't have the nerve to tell them. Like I've played in this game before. If you're not good, you are gonna be ass in this game.
It's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be
Like
terrible. It's
only
gonna be
people
terrible.
like you. There's only like 3 people who can play. It's a full size court. It's too fast, and they were awful. They were fucking awful. But I got to
They
see face
moving.
off. It was a nice time.
Hopefully.
So let's talk a little bit. You guys have been a little bit vocal these days about politics and what's going on in the state of the world. Are you encouraged? Obviously, we've all been, dealing with a lot of emotions since the murder of George Floyd. It's been an incredible time in our country. Are you guys encouraged at all about what you're seeing? Are you sad? Are you hopeful? How do you guys feel about what's happening in the country right now?
I
Uh,
feel good to see people come together and people starting to recognize our pain, our big old pain that's been there for so long. Um, I voted for the first time this ever in life.
What inspired that? Why right now?
Um, at first I didn't qualify, so it took me some years to clear up on that. And
How difficult was that? That's an important thing. How hard was it you to figure out how to vote? Like,
it
did
was
they make it hard for you?
it was difficult because my past situations. I had got like a lawyer to make sure everything was okay, so I could really do it. Because my mama was putting me down on like how you really change, like how you change things around you is by really voting. And I wanted to voice that because a lot of even like a lot of my peers, like my homies, like you know, we feel like we get pushed away from voting because you got to get accepted. It's hard to get accepted, and so people around me at least was just like didn't have that heart and that drive because it just made you feel like you weren't accepted. And we all live in the same world, so I knew with me going past and getting past my past and the actual step up there to vote and show the kids that we can still do it. And to me, it's like doing something somebody thought you could never do, like proving yourself to somebody, like somebody second guessing you. And so I just wanted to vote one time to see, you know what I'm saying, to make a change. But shut up.
And I feel like it's also more of us out there that's not stepping up, you know what I'm saying, and not helping out or not just making it look cool, sort of say, you know what I'm saying, or making it look like a trend. Like this time around, I feel like we were so powerful amongst each other to make it look good and look like it's not just elders or look like it's not just politics. It looked like, you know what I'm saying, young kids out there stepping up and ready to voice an opinion and ready to see a change. And I feel like it's more young people around the world. And it's more of us than more of them. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if we step forward and try to help change, I feel like we can change the outcome way faster than the people is doing, you know what I'm saying, back then.
Takeoff, for you as an artist, like what level of responsibility do you think you have as you make music right now to sort of address what's going on in the world?
Just make sure I speak up and voice my opinion. You know what I'm saying? You can't be quiet at this, especially at a point like this. You know what I'm saying? So put everything. You know what I'm saying? Since I do music, I'm an artist. Put everything I see, or whatever my thoughts in the music, and just speak on it.
We actually got a song that's we're gonna put on the album. We wanted to try to drop it between this time, but we was trying to figure out a space. We're probably just gonna keep it on the album. It's gonna touch a point that's going on, but also what I like that's going on, like the information that we finding out about our own people and what we, you know what I'm saying, what we've been a part of and what we created. You know what I'm saying. So I actually think it's a sad moment, but also it's a good moment because we've been exposed to so much great information. Like I didn't even know Beethoven was black. If that was, you know what I'm saying, I didn't know that we had a Wall Street before it got burned down. I didn't know a lot of things. So I'm just seeing right now all this information that's going on that my people started is really cool and really good to see.
Did you how growing up in Atlanta, did you guys have a relationship with Juneteenth? Because like myself and so many others were barely familiar with Juneteenth, and now it feels like this is a real holiday moving forward that everyone understands and appreciates. Did you guys have any experience with it in your past?
We were never taught that in school. We never even.
I actually found that out like literally less than a week ago.
Yeah, I didn't know about Juneteenth. The only thing I knew about was July 4th. I didn't know that.
That's all I knew.
It's so isn't that crazy to think that none of us were taught that? Like you think about how important a day it is for this country, and I see it as an important day for everybody. You know, like it's not just black people who should be happy about the end of slavery. It's everybody who should be happy about the end of slavery. You know, it's crazy to me that this is the first year that so many of us even celebrated and understood it. Like it shows you how much bullshit we've been fed for our entire lives.
Information be kept. They don't be giving us information. I don't get what's the point of hiding the information.
And it's the people who's in control that's giving us information. So it's kind of scary. And you know what I'm saying, it's wild at the same time.
I just want to get with people I just want to see how we can just move forward and seeing how we can get done. You know, seeing what we can get done to like change and educate us on moving forward and making politics cool and making it seem to make it appropriate to where like we know who to vote for. You feel what I'm saying? Like I talked to the mayor of DC. I was talking to her and I congratulated her on putting the Black Lives Matter in the street, and I was just curious to know how could we step out and be part of like campaigning and helping the people understand on who to vote for. You know what I'm saying, and where to go. So that's my next step. Our next step.
Were you guys glued to the TV that Friday night when everything first started going down in Atlanta?
Be honest, nah, it was you know, on the phone, social media. We
Actually, I got a call from my mom. She FaceTimed me and turned around and let me know what was going on. And there was like protesting downtown in Atlanta, and I never knew about it.
And now, of course, you had the killing of Rayshard Brooks in Atlanta. Have you guys been following that at all? And have you been talking to anyone in Atlanta? Because obviously that was a horrible situation.
Nah, but that ain't speaking about in Atlanta, but to see that in my city, it's just like that's crazy. They did that for no reason. It's crazy that's at home for me. You know what I'm saying? It touched me a little different. It's at home. I done been to that wedding before downtown to eat. It's like just being scared. And I seen another video of like a kid playing basketball in his driveway. I got kids, and he's shooting in his own driveway, and he see the police car and right
Yeah,
behind his
hide behind
brother,
the
I
car.
think his parents' car. It's just crazy. Like,
I mean, that just is fucked up.
it's
I
2020.
mean, like it's sad, and like it's something that shouldn't it's something that shouldn't be done, but it's just, I mean, like it's like we just need something done. We need to do something. We need to do something to change it. You know what I mean? I don't know what to do. That's why I said, like, when it comes with politics or people, like, we should get with the people that know how to, you know what I'm saying, enforce these rules. Because only thing we can do is make music and influence the people to do right and do wrong. You know what I'm saying? Or do wrong, vice versa. So we need somebody on the higher power to just come down and be like, hey, this is how we get things done. Because we don't know a lot of things. We don't know. We blind the information. Only thing we see is somebody getting killed by police, and we gotta post it. Like
Right.
we need to be trying to get it done. We need to be trying to get it done before he kills somebody, or for the police kill. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, that's what it seems like is happening right now. I mean, that's what it seems like right now is that push in the street seems to be actually affecting, decisions that are being made for money allocation for police and legislation. So, I mean, God willing, finally maybe we'll see some change. On a fun note, who would be, before I let you guys go in a few minutes, I want to ask you a few fun questions. Who would be the ideal versus matchup for the Migos?
The catalog long.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
The catalog long, and then like
Hmm.
I know like people put somebody that don't belong. You know what I'm saying? The catalog's long, like literally, like.
And it got to be a trio. So
There aren't that many there aren't that many
We
recent
got,
trios.
yeah, so this
I don't know. It's gonna be hard for whoever
yeah,
pull up.
that's
I don't care if you come from the early 2000s.
I don't know.
We got real catalog.
So what if we went with a legendary group? What if it was someone like Outkast, another Atlanta, the legends from Atlanta?
But that's a two-piece.
True. It's still a two-piece, but there aren't a lot of threes.
Yeah, see, that's what we win at. A little, you know what I mean?
What do you think it is about you guys that makes it work as a trio and has like allowed you guys to maintain such a good relationship through
We
all?
all got it. When you all got it, like we all got it. Each man got it. The sauce is here. It's no confidence issue. See, a lot of groups they break up because they ain't got no confidence. They hate to shine. I like for my man to shine. I like for my other man to shine. I don't mind if I don't shine. Like it ain't never been that. We gotta come home to our family, and our family's family.
And we all family.
And we got the juice.
We
You have
real
never
family.
seen it this way. It's never been this way, bro. 3 artists who on the mic got the juice, bro.
who you want to see us battle?
We're real family. We sit down at the table together.
Yeah, no. Listen, I think it would be fun. I think from a generational, because these days the battles are changing. They're less about being antagonistic. It's definitely more about having fun and celebrating. So I would love the cross-generational Atlanta shit with Outkast. I think that would be incredible.
Man, that's how them the OGs, bro. Let's bat like, all right, cool. That's cool.
I'm just trying to
That's
think
fine.
of,
But
who's
I'm just
the
saying, like,
multi-person group of the modern era? Like I'm trying to think of who that would even be.
you can't say modern, but not even don't.
I catalog so long, bro. I'll be real.
But all these battles been doing like that's kind of like a turf battle. If we take our Outcast, it's like saying we the greatest group that ever did it.
No. You would go into it saying
It's like saying LeBron. It's like saying LeBron versus Jordan. It's two different eras and 2 different times where they was both killing it. Like
this is what I'm saying. Like if you want to really have some,
it's 2 generations. You want to size up 2 generations, Peter? That's crazy.
Hey, listen, Hulk Hogan and The Rock, WrestleMania 18. It happened. Every once in a while you get to see it. I'm not looking. I'm
My
not looking
confidence
for.
so high on our catalog.
But the versus battle have been
you
on the
gotta
same
find 3 artists.
time generations though.
You gonna need 3 artists. You gonna need 3 artists, bro. Cause I know my catalog number. It's like, and it's higher than these greats.
Every versus battle has been on the
Like,
same timeline.
You're right. No, Takeoff. You're right. It's always been the same time.
Well, yeah, you in New York?
Yeah.
What about Wu-Tang?
Nah, but it's not the same shit, not the same timeline though. What I'm
You want to say same timeline? If you go same timeline, though, I don't think we'll think of a 3-man group. Wait, am I forgetting anyone? Who's a current? Is there a current 3-man group we're forgetting?
You know who hard though?
Who?
That I love though. That's another group. 3 6 Mafia.
3-6 would be amazing.
They 3.
It's 3 of them.
Yeah.
3 6 Mafia, fire.
They got it's
3 6 Mafia.
3-6
That's
is
more
great.
in.
That's the only thing that can.
Paul makes it.
Who else we gonna do? NWA. We can't do people like that. Like them the legends of hip hop.
Who are you guys
trying to have us? If we go against, you trying to have like the legends of hip hop, like go against.
I'm trying to have it. So this would be a friendly exhibition between the young cats and their OGs from the same city.
Oh yeah,
that's it.
The folks ain't been doing that. We'll do it though. It don't matter. I just want my catalog.
Last night it was Alicia Keys, John Legend.
Yeah. I was just gonna ask you, what did you think about the Alicia Keys and John Legend? John Legend battle.
It was fun. It was cool. I mean, listen, you guys know me.
Even though it was
I'm for the hip hop shit all the time. I always want rap. Like when it comes to this battle shit.
Even though it was a different gender.
Like yeah, it's cool. I'm cool with it being.
You gotta find somebody who can go on stage and perform for 2 hours in real life.
That would be fire. I love the idea of it becoming.
That's whoever the person is. They got to do that. Like the catalog is Long John Silver, man. No cap. The catalog is crazy, bro. I'm not just saying this, bro.
But hey, you ain't gotta tell me.
The catalog is up through there.
No, it's
all the shows we go to, we close and we gotta go out.
Hey, listen, I saw you guys. I was at Madison Square Garden. I saw y'all at the Garden playing your hits in front of 20,000 people. I saw it. This is real life. This happened.
Thank you, brother.
No, it was amazing. Yo, Offset, tell me about Ric Flair. That's my guy. What was it like? What's your relationship like with the Nate?
Man, the Nate, bro, is my dog, bro. And he's a humble dude, bro. He was telling me, like, you know, before I had met him, he wasn't trying to like be around nothing like that. He was ready to just go ahead tied up, and then he was like, he didn't think that I would know him. And he heard the song. I reached out. He couldn't come to LA at first, for some health issues, and now he got past all of that. And he called me one day like, bro, this brightened my life up. And I was like, man, you don't know how much like we grew up watching you. You had a Rolex jet. You've been flexing. He was like, for you to understand it, I don't think your age, I don't think you understand. He was like, since then, bro, my health went up, my travel went up, my bankroll went up. So shout out to my boy, Rick.
The nature boy.
He pull up to all events dealing with us if he around.
Yeah.
He came to Quavo Honcho Day last year. He come to anything we at. And he's just a cool dude.
He loves y'all, man. It really does. Like every time I've talked to him about it, it did mean so much to him. Like him getting that love these days while he's still here to smell his roses. Like he really appreciates it. It's dope. I want one last thing before I let you go. Lil Baby dropped a great record last week. I was proud of him. I thought it was an awesome topical record. Have you been impressed and proud of his moves? He's been doing his thing, man. He's become the guy.
For sure.
Did you hear the record I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It was just topical, man. It was just, I get very excited to see artists, and there've been a lot of them. That's why I'm curious. I know you guys said you're going to save it for the album, but I can't wait to hear what you guys do on this subject. You know what I'm saying? I think it's an amazing opportunity for artists to really, you know what I'm saying, show what they're capable of.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. We gotta
content.
We coming.
We have one that's ready, so I just want y'all to just be patient.
All right. Well, listen.
Shout out to everybody doing their thing out there. You know, we on the way though.
And I appreciate you guys using your voice. I really appreciate you coming on to talk, man. Like I said, y'all are the biggest rap group of a generation. So I value your time and I appreciate it. I'm considering.
We got that album.
What did you say?
When we dropped that album, when we doing that album roll up.
Let's go, bro.
That sit down player in the mansion.
Yeah.
That eye to eye.
Well, listen, I'm considering later in the summer, if I'm brave enough to get on a plane, I'm considering coming out there. So let's do a socially distanced listening if I come out there at the end of July.
Let's do it.
Sounds good.
Yo, I appreciate you guys, man. Be safe. Say what's up to your family and take care.
Appreciate it, man. Love, man. You too.
Guys. Appreciate you. That's the Migos, everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate y'all and hope you enjoyed it. Shout out to the Migos for making time to have a real conversation right now. Follow me at Rosenberg Radio. I'm back, I believe, tomorrow night. We're back with another episode, the final of the season of Complex Open Late on IG Live, brought to you by Truly Hard Seltzer. I'll catch you guys next time. I'm Peter Rosenberg at Rosenberg Radio. Shouts out to KP, my booking team, my producer Brian. Appreciate y'all. Have a great weekend.